Welcome everybody to the first AFRO live stream. We have 3 people viewing right now. Very happy with you 3 people. If you guys could like up the stream, would be nice. We're spectating Jorge Caro right now. He's already set a 1 minute 10. That's a whole entire second, maybe even 2 seconds ahead of Jay Kirkham in second. He has the wrong livery. Crap, I've put him in a V-style. I think he's the only one who's gotten a screwed up livery. As Martin Stanek goes into the wall in Sector 3. Looks like he has damage. He's going to crawl into the pits there. Unfortunate for Stanek. Vanderpeet across the line. Start his lap now. I think the majority of the people in the poll, 6-7% people have voted Jorge Caro to be our winner for today. I think they're quite correct in their assumption with his current pace right now. Nobody's been able to match that so far in the session. There's 2 minutes left in this qualifying session. Let me pull up the broadcast settings real quick. There's one person who I need to remove from that. There's somebody pulled over to the side there. Not exactly sure who. Dimitri should be gone now. Okay. Apologies, I was just fixing up some things right there. Ruben Vanderpeet crosses the line, improves to 3rd. Amazing stuff by Vanderpeet. If people want a lap, they should be out of the pit lane by now. It's going to be very, very hard to get out there that quick. They might want to cut a corner or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna incentivize that though. That is against the rule book. But if you believe in your quali pace, it's worth the 1 place grid drop or 5-second penalty. Sorry. Vanderpeet coming around again. He's on a 1 minute 13.398 right now. It's 3 seconds roughly off of Jorge Caro, who's coming around right behind him. Jorge Caro does not improve his Sector 1 time. However, if we get on board with Noah Sparks, he has improved his Sector 1 time. However, that was not his time to get going. He is getting going now. This is Noah Sparks' flying lap. Let's see what he can do with this car. Comes around. Ooh. Turn 1, he got very, very close to the pit exit. That's a very, very scary place to be right there. If you touch that curb, it's not good. That's for sure. We're getting word right now that Auzrim Kunas is actually sick right now. Very, very unfortunate, but he seems to be out of the pit lane as he spins right now. The KDR has clattered, oh my god, into, I believe that was the car of, not Vanderpeet. Who would that have been? There's not another. Oh, Jay Kirkham is driving that Vegas Sport, even though he's actually a Blue Ridge driver. Very weird how the server sorted that out. Jay Kirkham comes around. He's going to be the last person to be able to start a lap, or maybe not. Number 9th, Auge, just gets to the line in time. Auge is going to be on his fire lap. He's already off. He has crashed. Auge is in the wall. Auge has had an absolute massive crash. He has hit the wall twice there. He is out of this session. Hopefully Auge is okay after that crash. That was pretty bad crash right there. As Newt Miscato, oh my goodness, there's multiple crashes on the start-finish straight here. Not the start-finish straight, just the finish straight. Start line is later on. Noah Sparks is trying to get his car back going. Oh no, he's beached in the gravel now. Both of those cars are now trapped. Jay Kirkham is coming around Mid-Ohio's 130R. He's made a pretty impressive entry and exit into that corner. Let's see if he can make it. Oh, a little bit slidey through that last corner. Qualifying just ended on him. Where did he finish? He finished third. Very good stuff by Jay Kirkham, but wasn't enough to beat Vander Peet. This is going to be a thrilling race. We've got 47 seconds till we move to the race session. Another 4 to 5 minutes before we move to the actual race. Anybody want to come up on stage, give your thoughts on that very, very quick qualifying session? If you'd like to. All right. Come on up.
Not very good from me, actually. I did very bad. But for the performance I did with my wrist, which is absolutely destroyed, so I think it's not a bad lap time for me. And my wrist, which is in a glove cast, I don't know how to call it.
Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that your wrist is injured right now. I think that's a very, very good lap time considering your circumstances. I mean, you aren't dead last, which is very, very, very good for a driver with the disability that you have at the moment. It's not a long-term disability, I hope, but yeah. All right, thank you for your words. We got more to go through here.
Yeah.
Come on up, Jay Kirkham. What are your thoughts, Jay?
I enjoyed that. It shows what standard we're currently racing at, and it looks pretty close and competitive, which is always what you want to see. I know I could have gone quicker. As you saw, I was just sliding too much. Couldn't really keep the car under control. They're very tricky cars to drive, but they're loads of fun as well. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I predict there will be at least 2 safety cars.
Glad to hear it, Jay. I agree with you on that one. We're going to bring up Auj next. Auj, come on up here. Welcome up, Auj.
Yo.
I got word that you were sick just moments before the race had, or the qualifying session had started.
Let's not talk about it.
We'll not talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it right now. Probably better for the mind to not think of it right now.
Yep.
So yeah, your qualifying performance less than ideal. You're starting last place of the running cars. What are your thoughts going into this race? How are you going to recover from this qualifying session crash?
I took out Jay with a snap, and I'm not breaking into turn 1.
Well, we'll be happy to know that turn 1 is not where we will be starting, thankfully. So it's okay. All right, let's get we'll get one more up here. Mano is going to be our last one, I think. Maybe we can fit him in. Okay. What do you have to say, Mano, about your qualifying session?
Qualifying, absolutely lovely. Unfortunately, lost a bit of time on the final run. Spun out. I didn't expect these tires to be this warm, so I think that will catch a lot of people out in race trim. But yeah, interesting. I thought I'd be a bit lower, so we'll take that. And yeah, excited for the race.
Yeah, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. All right, and let's get one more in. Come on up here, Permezel Pilch.
Yeah, so to be honest, I've discovered that I'm driving this race 20 minutes before the start, so I think that's a good starting position, considering that. Yeah, it's going to be a fun race. The cars can be pretty tricky, easy to spin out, but I think they are fun to drive. So yeah, definitely a close race.
Yeah, definitely a close race we have for the top 5. You guys are all pretty similarly placed up there. I can't wait to see this racing. Good luck in your race.
Thank you very much, man.
That was Permezel Pilch, as we're 1 minute away from the start of the first ever AFRO officiated race. Hopefully not going to have too many concerning moments through this race. Jorge Caro is going to lead us off now. As we know, we are not doing standing starts in AFRO. It is a rolling start that will be dictated by the start zone, which is after turn 2 and ends at the kink of turn 3 at that start line. So Jorge Caro is going to have to maintain 60 to 80 miles an hour, also known as 96 kilometers an hour to 128 kilometers an hour. So Yeah, it's gonna be a start procedure. He's already trying to scrub his tires right now. 34 seconds on the clock. These drivers are getting ready to ready up. As for you, Dimitri, okay, I'll keep you up here, I guess, Ouch. You can have a chat with the people if you want. If you have a moment, Dimitri, you'll have to teleport back to the pits once the lights go out, because I've tested the car and it is quite slow. Appreciate you teleporting there. Okay. And Jorge Caro.
What did I do, man? What did I do?
Jorge Caro is now underway. He's keeping within that range. He's 69 miles an hour right now. As these cars come up to the start zone, start finish, everybody is warming these tires right now. This is going to be a thrilling race, I hope. Coming out of Keyhole, once he passes that yellow exit curb, the race could be on at any moment. Jorge Caro has now entered the start zone. As we wait for him. He's got him going. Jorge Caro has started the race. They're all zooming down to turn 1. He's got an amazing start. It's 3 wide between Jay Kirkham, Ruben Vanderpee, and Noah Sparks. This is going to be something coming into turn 3, or turn 4, apologies. Everybody keeps it clean, though. Amazing driving from the lot of them so far. Everybody has kept it clean. Oh, as I say that, I think that's Audrum Kunas in the back there. He's hit Martin Stanek. As, oh my god, there is a massive crash, and that is pace car is deployed. Pace car is deployed. Let me get live timing here. Pace car.
I'm injured.
That was a massive crash in the back of the field. If you guys need a pit for that, please do, because the pace car is out. Please do, please do. Pace car should be out of the pit lane by now. He is, thankfully, and he'll just be driving around. Jorge just has to catch the pace car, but he's maintaining his legal limit right now. If I could ask for the pace car driver to slow it down a little bit, please, I'd really appreciate it, because Jorge is maintaining perfect pace right now. Right now, Newt Miscato coming out of the pits. Let's get a live look at that, or replayed look of what just happened there, though. Let's go right here. So a slowed down view of what just occurred. Basically, coming out of this hilly section here, on board with Auj. Auj seems to just clip that Neon Motorsports car, and that just sends them absolutely spinning, and that just takes out the car behind as well of Martin Stanek. It's a three car collision, absolutely massive collision between them all. I think they're all okay. I think they've kept in the race after a brisk pit stop. The pace car will be in this lap, so I suggest that the leader back off at this point from the pace car to let him get back to the pits, and then you will control the pace in the start zone, Jorge. So start zone that we started in, it's the same procedure as when we originally started. Let me switch back here to the main stream. So Jorge Caro is given some space. Remember, this isn't restarted at the timing line, rather this start zone. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but I just want to make sure everybody is aware. As the pace car is coming to the pits now. A beautiful pace car.
Hello.
Hello, Auj. We've gotten a driver right now, radio. Audrum Kunas. He is second to last place right now, ahead of Martin Stanek. He has repaired his car. Let's check what tires they are on. crap. Current tire.
Full of
Ouch has gone on the soft tires. This is a risky move. As Jorge Caro is about to enter the start zone. We're going to get underway right now. Jorge Caro's got going. Everybody is going behind him. It's a three-way scrap in the back. Jorge Caro once again leads the pack quite clearly. Ruben Vanderpeet alongside Noah Sparks. Noah Sparks is down the inside. Has he made the move? He has. Noah Sparks has made it into P2. I believe that's Jay Kirkham right behind in that misliveried car. He's going to fight Ruben Vanderpeet for a podium position here this early on in the race. We're 3 laps into this beautiful race. It's a huge, huge scrap between these guys. Noah Sparks is really, really pushing that car to catch Jorge Caro at the moment as well as we go through Ohio's 130R. Oh my goodness! That's Noah Sparks off the road. Ruben Vanderpeet is up into second. He was really trying to push that car, but it didn't work out for him. He has dropped all the ways down the order. The only other person lower than him is currently Micah Porter. Michael Porter's younger brother. I believe Micah Porter has pulled into the pit lane. Once again, I guess he had a moment as well. Let's check back in on the moment here as Jay Kirkham is really pushing for this position here. Or sorry, who is this car? That's a little bit odd. Oh, I've completely missed livery. I gave Ruben Vanderpeet a livery. Okay, I've misliveried it a little bit. My bad. This orange car right here you are seeing is Ruben Vanderpeet in a Vegas Sport. And the Vegas Sport livery attacking him is actually a Blue Ridge car. It's a 3-way fight right now. Mano Manakandan is in 4th place. He is spectating this battle right now. He's gonna wait for something to happen here, I believe. It's a very good battle right now. Jorge, he's already 5 seconds ahead of the pack. This is amazing stuff by Jorge. He's really putting out the pace right now as he sets the quickest lap of the session. 1:11.982. Oh my god. Jay Kirkham looking for a moment there. Couldn't find it. He's gonna wait for keyhole. That is the wiser move here. As he goes down the inside into keyhole. Is he gonna make it? They've kept it clean thus far. Jay Kirkham is ahead. He's gotten a little bit on the strip there. Ruben Vanderpeet's still side by side. Coming through the kink. They're gonna be side by side into the China Lake chicane. Oh my goodness, Ruben Vanderpeet. What amazing defense from him right now. I'm genuinely at a loss of words because I can't believe how Jay Kirkham hasn't passed him. Ruben Vanderpeet is putting on a masterclass in defending right now. As we're coming through now, about to approach Thunder Valley. This is the tumultuous back straight. And is Jay Kirkham going to go for a move? Is it going to be an Alonso situation? It is! Oh my goodness! It's an Alonso Schumacher situation. He knew he'd break. He has a wife and kids at home. Oh my goodness, what a move by Jay Kirkham. Up into second, it is a Blue Ridge 1-2 at the moment. 8 seconds behind his teammate. He's going to be wanting to see a pace car to catch his teammate because I doubt that is going to be on pace alone to catch that. Let's check in on the battle going on behind here if there is any. Promezel Pilch, is in his own fight. No, Sparks. Yeah, his moment. It was unfortunate, his moment, but I'm thankful he got back underway. Newt Moscato as well, also known as Micah Porter. Oh, it's a very, very, very scary bit of the lap right there through the carousel. Mano Manakandan is actually big time on Ruben Vanderpeet right now. He might be able to mount a move through Thunder Valley just like Jay Kirkham did just a couple laps ago. But at the same time, Auge is now behind Mano Manakandan. This is going to be something. On board with oh! He's sent a move! He's hit Mano Manakandan, but they kept going! Mano Manakandan's kept it on the road. It was a slight tap. This is thrilling stuff between the both of them. Aljam Kunas, he goes right, he goes left! He's not made the move though. He's going to wait for keyhole. coming out onto the first straight here. He's going to send one down the inside on Menomenikandan, and they've touched a little bit. It's getting rough. It is getting rough. Aljrim Kunas, though. Oh! Menomenikandan hits him a little bit. He is going to rejoin the track, though, slightly behind Aljrim Kunas. The stewards will have a look at that, but from what I could see, it looked quite clean to me. It just looked like a netcode incident, if anything. Premizel Pilch, is that just past him? No, that was not Premizel Pilch. That was, oh! I was just giving back the position. My fault. I was looking at the leaderboard too much, not looking at the actual track there. Yeah, Aljrim Kunas gave back the position. He saw maybe it was a little bit of a dirty move, he believed. So he's giving back the position now. On board with Menomenikandan, we can just see that KDR of Aljrim Kunas lurking behind him through Ohio's 130R. Gap in front extends 16 seconds to Jay Kirkham now. Out of carousel now. Start finish straight. It's not an overtaking opportunity from this far back for Aljrim Kunas, but he is going to be looking for a move later on here. He's gotten a better exit, it seems, if he can keep it through the curb. Let's get to the TV camera here. Down into keyhole. Has he made the move? Aljrim Kunas is fully ahead. What amazing performance right there by Aljrim Kunas. Oh! Menomenikandan's in the grass. We did not catch what happened to Menomenikandan there. I think he had a moment mid-corner because Auj seemed fully ahead there. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. I doubt there was a collision. I think it was more of just driver error. I'm not 100% sure. Not typical of Menomenikandan. He is a driver of good caliber. Some would argue Auj is better caliber though, so I'll leave that to the viewers to decide. Now on board with Aljrim Kunas though. Coming down through Thunder Valley, we're going to go through Ohio's 130R once again. He's catching Ruben Vanderpeet very, very quickly. Ruben Vanderpeet on for a podium right now as Aljrim Kunas loses the rear end. What a save! If you touch the goal, oh my goodness. Are these tires falling off of Aljrim Kunas' car? I know he went on the soft tires at the start. This might be a hindrance to Auj. He's maybe just got a few more laps on those tires before they puncture. This is looking scary for Auj. He's had a few sliding moments in past laps. Noah Sparks sets his best ever time, a 1:13.879. Amazing stuff by Noah Sparks. Trying to keep it in. Oh, Newt Moscato, there's a yellow flag in sector 2. He's rejoining the track on the uphill section past the Honda sign. He has got back onto the track. But he's slow. He is slow. Watch out, Jay Kirkham. Jay Kirkham, watch out. Also, Vanderpeet and Auj. This fight is going to come into Newt Moscato / Micah Z-Pedal, whatever his name is. I forget. Keep forgetting. Aljrim Kunas backs out. Michael Schumacher did that in Japan. Newt Moscato is probably going to peel into the pits. No, he's not. This is lap traffic right now. Newt Moscato has to get out of the way in the next 5 corners as per the rulebook. Let me send a message to him real quick. Blue flags. 3 corners. Thank you for letting him by, Micah. Aljrim Kunas, very, very close. He's touched the curb a little bit there. I think if he got on the accelerator, he would have suffered the same fate as Menomenikandan. Coming down into China Lake chicane. We'll see what will happen here. He goes left, he goes right. There's no room for him. He's going to stay behind through sector 2 unless he can mount a move here. Back on the onboard camera. There's just no way to get around this very, very tight section. He tries to yank his steering wheel to just get a little bit of space, but there's no space in this very tight section. He's going to come through Thunder Valley. Oh, he's kept it! Again, amazing driving from Aljrim Kunas to keep this car with heavily degrading tires still on the road. I think it's impeccable stuff from Auj, if I'm going to be honest. He's 5/10 behind Vanderpeet right now. He's gonna look to try. Oh, he's touched the curb there. He's managed to keep it going though. That curb is a very lethal curb. If you touch it the wrong way, We can get really bad really quick. That gap has really closed down. It's 0.3 of a second now between them, and Auge looks to have gotten a better exit here. Or has he? The slipstream is going to help him into China Lake chicane. Is he going to make the move? He goes left, he goes right. He has to get on the brakes. He goes right again. He sends the dive down the inside. Let's switch to the TV cam. Auge Kunas is on the podium as of right now. Ruben van der Peet loses the position. He's going to have to follow through Sector 2. Is Auge Kunas' pace strong enough to be ahead of Ruben van der Peet? It seems like it is. He's already gapped him by a second. Ruben van der Peet is falling off massively. Now, I would have thought that Auge Kunas and these soft tires would have been quite unfortunate for him, but no. Turns out Auge Kunas is actually cooking up a masterclass for KDR. This is on course to be KDR's best finish in any league ever if Auge Kunas finishes this way. The main concern, though, is we're not halfway through this race yet. Now Auge Kunas is on soft tires. So we're going to have to really hope that his tires do not fall off. As for Mano Cannon, we haven't checked in on him in a while. He's been having quite a quiet race since spinning at Keyhole while Auge Kunas overtake him. He's doing quite well, though. He's set a personal best for himself, a 1:14.177. He's doing quite well for himself for Camber's first race. Obviously, this is everybody's first race, but for such short time notice, 5th place is not all too bad. For Mano Candan. Noah Sparks. Getting around these corners. Premizel Pilch is in the pit lane right now. He is Auge Kunas' teammate. As we say, Jay Kirkham pass him. It's gonna be lapped for Premizel Pilch. Lapped before halfway in this race. Let's see, even Ruben van der Peet. Oh, Auge is in the pit lane. This is massive. He has to change those soft tires now. He was really desperately trying to keep hold of them, but I think he's finally realized that is not going to be the strategy. The question is, has he gone on to another set of those softs? He's gone on to the hards. He is not risking it at all. He could have gone on to the mediums if he wanted to, but he's chosen not to. He's come out right behind Noah Sparks, however. Noah Sparks, I don't believe, has pitted. Could be wrong there. He might have gone into a wall at some point. My pit stop counter is telling me 0, but my eyes told me otherwise, so we're not going to rely on that. Maybe we can check tire age to see. Yeah, about everybody. Oh! Auge Kunas. He almost went into him there. There was a little bit of locking of those tires. That was a very scary moment. But Noah Sparks manages to keep ahead. I was too focused on the data, not focused enough on this thrilling battle we seem to have going on right now. Let's get back on board with Auge Kunas. As he's really struggling with these tires. I don't even think it was degradation. I think this is Auge Kunas' driving style. Just treat it like an ice rink. We'll see if that will work out for him. I mean, it's definitely giving him that degradation, which is why he needed to pit so early and why he's probably chosen the hards as his tire. Curious to see what he'll have to say later on in this race about, or not later on in the interviews, if he does attend. As we do know, he is currently a little bit under the weather, but that is fine because he is still putting in a stunning performance right now, Auge Kunas. Check the intervals right now. Yep, this is the closest on-track battle. However, Noah Sparks is 5 seconds behind Mano Candan, and if we check their last lap pace, we can see Noah Sparks is actually a second quicker than Mano Candan. So is Auge, I would assume, because he's keeping good pace with Noah Sparks right now. So definitely a three-way fight for 4th position to look out for. As for the fight between 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, it doesn't seem like it's there. It seems. Well, wait a minute. Jorge Caro's in 2nd. Has he's had to have pit then? I've missed the leader pitting. He's right behind Jay Kirkham right now. He's on the hards. Fire age is 14. Has he pit? Has Jorge Caro had a moment? It's quite uncharacteristic of the quality driver he is, but he might have had a moment. I'll have to check the damage there at some point, but that wasn't expecting that. Jorge Caro, if he hasn't pit, Jay Kirkham is your new race leader. I really thought there was no contest between the three, but I was proven wrong quite quickly. Jay Kirkham is your new race leader. Vander Pete, let's check the interval on that. 11 seconds to second place, so not too close, for sure. That interval's bouncing around a little bit. It always bounces around as we get to the end of Mid-Ohio here. I'm bored with no sparks, though. You can see Aljamain Quiñones is just tailing behind right now. The question is, will they be able to catch Mano Menancandan by the end of this race? There's 10 laps left in it. If Noah Sparks is in the pits. Noah Sparks is in the pits. He does not want a blowout on his tires. Aljamain Quiñones is now up to 5th. So all the work that Noah Sparks was putting in for Aljamain Quiñones to get a little bit more slipstream, a little bit more lap time, is now gone. Aljamain Quiñones now has to fight his way with these hard tires to get to the end.
Hello?
Oh, we've got confirmation. Auj is giving us a radio message right now. What do you have to say, Auj, currently?
Tires are cold as hell, man.
The tires are cold. Auj says Jay Kirkham is in the pits. That is something there. Jorge Caro once again is your race leader. So yeah, Aljamain Quiñones suffering with tire temperatures right now. Vander Pete is going to come across the line. Is he going to come out ahead of Jay Kirkham? He's come out ahead of Jay Kirkham by a considerable margin. It looks like 4 seconds. Mano Menancandan. Oh my goodness, Mano Menancandan has hit the wall in the pit lane. What is he doing? Mano Menancandan has quite the moment there. His car was almost flipped over. Very thankful he's able to keep going here as he gets into his pit box nice and sound. He's going to have a little bit of damage to repair after that moment. Let's check in Jay Kirkham. Gap from him to Ruben Vander Pete is quite slim. It's already slimming down quite a lot. It's 2.6 seconds. Aljamain Quiñones coming into the China Lake chicane right now. I think he's approaching a lapped car. It might be the car of Martin Stanek. I believe that's a lapped car, yeah. Unfortunate race start Martin Stanek had. He had nothing to do with the incident that happened between Aljamain Quiñones himself and that one other driver that I do not know the name of as he goes into the wall. That is an incident right there. He's gone going, or has he? Yep, he's gone going. It's okay. He chose not to pull into the pits there. Probably a good decision for himself. It's already far enough behind. As Noah Sparks is also going to be coming up on Promizl Pilch quite soon. I'm going to give Promizl.
This is getting manipulated, man.
Aljamain Quiñones claiming this race is being manipulated. Just going to give the blue flags message to Promizl Pilch. 5 corners. Let him by. Oh, he gives it by immediately. Very nice of Promizl Pilch to do so. It's not been the most forgiving race for Promizl Pilch, but he'll still be able to score some points as anybody who finishes this race today does get points, so big ups to them. Jay Kirkham with the fastest lap of the race. Let's check the interval here. Is behind the leader there. 17 seconds behind Jorge Caro. Jorge Caro's best lap is a 1:11.0. That is very, very quick. The interval though, less than a second now. Oh, we're getting radio transmission from Auj again. What does Auj have to say? Auj from Kunos wants a safety car right now. He's gonna have to hope that Jay Kirkham and Vander Peet might have an incident because they're the closest on-track battle at the moment.
How much I gotta pay?
Or maybe there's an incident that could occur between Noah Sparks and these lap traffic. He's really coming through this lap traffic right now. I'm not 100% sure how a safety car could occur. And I'm in a Kandan. He's dropped down the order. Oh, pit stop. A little bit silly. And repeat comes across the finish line and timing line, not start line. I'm very used to staying start finish line. Jay Kirkham abuses that turn 1 curb. He's gone down that gap by 0.2 since last lap. This is good stuff by Kirkham. Let's check their last laps. And we can see actually Jay Kirkham got 0.7 on Ruben Vander Peet. The intervals might be lying to us a little bit. Tire age wise, Ruben Vander Peet is yet to pit, but that might be the strategy. We're not 100% sure if these tires can last all the way. It depends how you drive them, really. Some drivers complaining that they're too cold, some drivers complaining that they wear too much. Some drivers seem just fine though. Vander Peet has made it 21 laps so far through this race. He might be able to make it the next 5. He's gonna have quite the task ahead of him to hold off Jay Kirkham to stop this Blue Ridge 1-2 though. Jay Kirkham is quite the fighter. I've seen him in different leagues, WTCS, AFO. He is quite the guy. You do not want this guy tailing you for too long or you're just going to get past. As he dives down the inside into keyhole, is he going to make the move? He's made the move already. Ruben Vander Peet is wide. I don't think his lap time is going to help him out. The only chance Vander Peet has to keep P2 is get this slipstream and make a move into the China Lake chicane. Will he have enough slipstream? Will his tires forbade him? Oh my goodness, Vander Peet is ahead. They're side by side now. Vander Peet. Ooh, it's close. Jay Kirkham's ahead though. He has had a moment. Oh my goodness, Jay Kirkham really fighting Vander Peet. I'm at a loss of words again. Jay Kirkham, I don't know how you've pulled that off. I mean, Vander Peet looked ahead and then he wasn't. Vander Peet now, he's going to really want to stay with him here. Through Thunder Valley, he's not going to make the move. Manoman Kandan sets another personal best. Through Carousel now, he's going to really want to stick on him through Carousel. If he cannot stick on him through Carousel, he has lost Jay Kirkham. The gap extends. Let's check the interval. 0.7 of a second. Ruben Vander Peet's going to want to put in a flyer of a first sector if he wants to keep this position. And it seems he's lost it. The interval is going to update to 0.8 of a second. He's losing. The slipstream isn't working out for him here. Jay Kirkham's making sure he stays ahead. Vander Peet only gaining a little less than 0.1 there. I think he's lost him for now. Permizel Pilch, believe it or not, he's actually close enough to Martin Stanek. Martin Stanek is actually what's happened to Martin Stanek? He's in the gravel. This is a track hazard right here. We might have to pull out the pace car real quick. Yeah, this is a pace car. This is a pace car moment. Pace car, pace car, pace car. There's a track hazard right now with Martin Stanek. He is all over the road right now.
Yes.
We have a pace car coming out. Jorge Caro slowing the pack. We're gonna have to get this done as soon as possible. So if Jorge Caro could continue as you're going right now, Jorge, try to keep even under the 70-mile-an-hour range. You might just want to cap it at 60 miles an hour because we don't want to waste too many laps that we have left. This is going to be a thrilling grandstand finish. Lapped cars may overtake, so That's Mano Manikandan. You can overtake. Let me check here. Premizel Pilch, you can overtake as well. Who is the other camber that I'm seeing right here? Newt Miss Cato, you can overtake too. Let me give the message to all three of you. Manikandan. And then Premizel Pilch. Okay, so who has caught up? Jay Kirkham and Ruben Vanderpeet are now caught up. This is going to be a thrilling fight to the end. No, Sparks, I believe that is. No, that isn't. No, Sparks is still trying to catch up here. No, Sparks, thankfully on the lead lap though, as with the rest of the top 5. I'm going to ask the pace car driver to cap his speed at 40 miles an hour once they catch the pace car. Oh crap, where is the pace car? Dimitri has just set the lap. Jorge, if you could cap that speed at 40 and everybody in the lead pack pull over to the left, you're gonna have a safety car coming over. I didn't anticipate this. I thought the safety car was slowed for you guys, but apologies for that. Everybody to the left of the road who is in the pack, pace car is going to overtake and control pace. Here comes that pace car. Your left, guys, your left. Pace car is gonna run through here, and Dimitri is gonna control the pace at 40-ish miles an hour. Please, Dimitri, go at a very, very slow pace. Dimitri, much, much, much slower than where you're going right now. Just at a very, very slow snail's crawl. We'd really, really like to get racing again at the end of this lap. So very, very, very small crawl. Very small crawl. Like, very incremental crawl. This is going to be all to play for at the end of this race. It was quite the track hazard that Martin Shinek put up. I wish I could... Oh, it is on the replay. When did that happen? Oh god. Apologies for that, guys. It went back to a replay from a very long time ago. I think when I was giving a command, it went back there. Not sure for how long that's been, but apologies to the live stream. We are going to restart the race here, so pace car, please pull in. And Jorge Caro, you'll have to maintain the speed you are going right now. Somebody's pulled into the pits. Please go at your 40 miles an hour ish. Definitely nothing over 50, and we'll start in the start zone. Some people just needed some repairs there, I assume. It is at that point in the race where you can pit for repairs and be good. Seems like everybody's caught up now though, so Jorge, you are free to control from 60 to 80 miles an hour and get going in the start zone when you want to. Check Jorge's telemetry here. He's gonna get on the throttle any second now to restart this race. Here we go. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Everybody's gotten going. These are gonna be some thrilling 2 laps to end this race off. Here we go. Jay Kirkham is fighting against Ruben Vanderpeet. Vanderpeet's down the inside. It is a 3-way fight for P2 right now. I'm trying to find my mouse so I can actually get it to Jay Kirkham. Here he is right here. He's kept the position for now. Vanderpeet is attacking very closely, though. Noah Sparks has gotten ahead of Ausrum Kunas. This is big. Mano Menakanden has a moment. He keeps it on the track, though. Jorge Caro is going to have to fight for this position, as Jay Kirkham is right behind him. It's 5 tenths separating them right now. Vander Pete, the fight for P3 is on. Ausrum Kunas and Noah Sparks fighting for this big time. There's a little gap between Ausrum Kunas and Mano Menakanden after his moment. But that fight is definitely on. This is a massive fight. This is the final lap. So if you're gonna make a move, it's gonna be this lap. It's gonna be a risky lap. It's gonna be a thrilling lap. Jorge Caro seems to have put out enough pace at this point in the race to maintain his position as first. Let's check in on Noah Sparks, though. Noah Sparks has the smallest gap to the lead car to him. He's currently going to be challenging Vander Pete for third place. Will he be able to keep his third place is the question. It's the final lap now. Noah Sparks is going to want a really massive slipstream if he wants anything to do with this position. Jay Kirkham has put in a flyer of a lap, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough to get to the timing line. Jorge Caro is your race winner, ladies and gentlemen, followed very closely by Jay Kirkham. And now coming past the line, Ruben Vander Pete, Noah Sparks, Ausrum Kunas, Mano Menakanden. Promesel Pilch misses out on the position on Mano Menakanden. Martin Stanek finishes, and Newt Moscato in 9th. That is your lineup. They're doing some donuts already. That was some great racing between the lot of y'all. Amazing, amazing racing. Wait, why does it say 26 to 26? Isn't the race over?
It's over, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. Okay. Very, very good racing from all of you guys. We'll get to the post-race interviews right now, because I know some of you guys have to get going quite soon. Jorge Caro. Oh my goodness! Massive crash there. Jorge Caro, come on up. Tell us your thoughts on this race.
Yeah, so it was a good win.
No, not you, Howard, not you. Okay, Jorge, don't worry. He's muted for temporarily. What do you have to say, Jorge, about this race? You there, Jorge? Okay, Jorge's mic is not working. I think we'll give him a moment. We'll get Jay Kirkham, the second place finisher, up really quickly. What are your thoughts on the race, Jay? I mean, that was a really thrilling fight at the end, but sadly wasn't enough pace to beat out Jorge. But how are you feeling? It's a Blue Ridge 1-2 for the first ever AFRO race.
Oh my god, I don't even care that I didn't win. That was probably one of the most enjoyable races I've ever had. I want to give loads of thanks to Ruben, because him and I had such a great battle, and it was so clean, it was so fair, and I just thought it was really good. But the rest of the race was also great.
I thought that battle between you guys was incredible. I mean, there were 2 points in this race. I was at a loss for words. I told the stream that, and it was both when you were driving against Ruben Vander Pete. I mean, it was some incredible racing. I genuinely couldn't even believe what I was seeing in front of my eyes. It was incredible racing between you two. I'm very happy to hear you guys enjoyed it.
I had to pull out all the stops for that one. He wasn't going to let me go otherwise.
Yeah.
He definitely made that a challenge. So thank you for that.
Yeah, very good result. P2 for the first ever AFRO race. That's going to put you P2 in the standings most likely. Very glad to have you, Jay Kirkham, once again.
Yeah, thank you for having me as well.
Yep.
That was good fun. Thanks.
Now we'll bring up our race winner, Jorge Caro. Going in finishing order here. How's it going?
How you doing?
We're doing great up here in the commentator booth right now. How's it going for you? Race winner, first ever AFRO winner.
It's really nice to make history here in AFRO.
Yeah. Yeah, you really drove a commanding race. I mean, the pace car at the end for you probably wasn't the most ideal thing, but you before that pace car had put out like a 20-second gap to the field. It was spectacular pace from you. I mean, it was really no competition until that late pace car. So really big props to you, man. That was some amazing pace you were putting down today.
Thank you, man. I was feeling so comfortable with the car, so I just did a few laps and I just found the pace instantly, and I was feeling so good with it. I just tried to do as fast as I can because I know I'm going to miss next week, so I will just, let's say, take the advantage now and fight for another day.
Yeah, that is good to hear. That's sad to hear that you're not going to be able to make it next weekend, but I think you have achieved a grand slam this weekend. You got the race win, you got the pole lap, which gets you an extra point, and you got the fastest lap of the race. So, all three big things. You couldn't have won any more points than you did this weekend. So, massive congrats to you, man.
Feels great, and congrats also to Blue Ridge, first one to it. The best team we have, of course.
Best team of all time. Best team in any league, as we know. Blue Ridge is the best. Thank you, Jorge. Amazing racing again.
See you guys.
Yep, see ya. We'll put Ruben up. Ruben, are you ready? I saw your hand up before, but you took it down. Welcome up, Ruben.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You got that podium right at the end, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, for sure.
Yes, amazing job, Ruben. I was expecting good things of you, and I mean, it was definitely good things from you. It was a third place finish in the first ever AFRO race. I was seeing just an amazing battle between you and Jay Kirkham. Talk me through how did it feel in the car today? How did it feel battling? Just everything, really.
Well, Vega Sport has put out an amazing car for me. So thank you guys for putting your trust in me and all that official talk you do when you're in a racing.
Yeah,
I thought I was good. I thought could do an Alex Pillow there and make my strategy talk for me and skip the pit, but unfortunately at the end Jay jumped me. He definitely had a good strategy, and it was good racing him. And I want to congratulate Jorge Caro for winning the first AFRO race. So congrats to him.
Yeah, congrats, Jorge, once again. A massive congratulations to you as well, getting that podium. Just amazing racing between you. Very glad to have you here in AFRO. So
feels good. Feels good to be in AFRO. Feels good to get a podium. You know, I've been waiting for a while for that one in other series. Unfortunately, I couldn't make that work, but good that I can stick it on the podium first try and get that off my back. And we'll see what we can do for strategy next race, and if we can bring the fight to Blue Ridge.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this fight to Blue Ridge. Your teammate today was a no-show, but I hope next weekend he'll be here, because this is going to be a thrilling championship fight. He'll hopefully make up for not attending this weekend by attending next weekend, because then it would be equal, at least drivers wise, because Jorge won't be able to attend next weekend, sadly. But very glad to have you, and good luck on next race.
Thanks so much, and see you next week.
See you next week. Let's get Mena Kandan up here. Actually, wait now. Auj from QNOS, I'm forgetting the man on the stage right now. Let me unmute you. Sorry, Auj, but is your turn now, Auj? Are you there?
Hello, mate.
Hello, Auj from QNOS. It was quite good racing between you and Mena Kandan, I must say. I was enthralled by that racing. I saw you yielded the position to him. What happened through that battle that made you do that?
People side to side into the corner, so it was just unfortunate. I kinda had understeer, so I touched him. I mean, I could say it was fine, but I didn't wanna overtake him like that.
Yeah, that's very it's very sportsmanlike of you. Massive props. The stewards will definitely take that into account, that you gave back the position immediately after. Might not even give you a penalty probably, but very good racing. talk me through. Was there any collision the second time? Because I saw Mano Kandan spinning, but he didn't seem to be in frame. Was there any collision between you? You think that time?
No.
No?
Nope.
And as for the tires, you were complaining that they were very cold. Was that why you were so slidey through some corners?
Yeah, I mean, when I went to the softs, they were obviously amazing. I was going like P3 pace. I went on the hards and I didn't really change my tire pressures, so they were basically just like cold the entire time.
Yeah, that is definitely something to learn from getting lower tire pressures in those hards, because they can be quite hard, as their name suggests.
I mean, you know, our team doesn't really have any engineers, I had to change the tires myself.
Yeah, it was quite the struggle for Ausram Kunas today. You know, he actually built the car from a box of scraps. KDR did not supply the car for him.
Got blackmail into a KDR contract.
Yeah, KDR definitely holding Ausram Kunas hostage.
On point right now.
Sad to hear that you are still hostage, but hopefully you can impress your captors with another finish sometime soon.
KDR is the best team. That's what I gotta say. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
KDR is the best team of
He
all
may
time.
be at gunpoint saying that, but we'll take his word for it. Thank you, Auj, for showing up today. Hope to see you next weekend. It was brilliant racing between you guys. Now on to Mano Kandan. Once he comes up on the stage, is he there? There you are, Mano Kandan. Talk me through Ausram Kunas. How did you feel about that battle? Did you think it was fair? What happened when you spun as well?
Yeah, I think to be honest, it was kind of just on me. Even the first bit, I think I just ran myself off the road, trying to give him a bit too much space. So I was a bit surprised to see him give back the position. I'm not going to say no to that though. And then he passed me the next lap anyway. So.
Yeah.
I think it was just wasn't really on top of the setup. I think sort of had the wrong pressures on both stints, so was way too cold on the first stint and then really hot on the second stint. So yeah, I think we'll have to, obviously, with a bit of practice for the next time round, sort of figure out what the optimal window is. We should be able to close the gap, and then obviously the pit stop. I think you called that on stream as well.
Yeah, you had quite the moment there.
Sort of just underestimated exactly how sharp the entry was. So hit the wall and then thankfully kept going. But I think that kind of cut us off from trying to challenge Noah. And then he was able to get away on the second stint. So not the best weekend, but I think racing-wise, really fun. Standards was really good out there as well, and I'm excited for the next round.
Yeah, I was very excited. And then one more thing, after the full course yellow and pace car had been deployed, once that had gotten going again, you were really slidey out of one corner. Was that due to the tire pressures just being poor as well?
Yeah, once again, just wrong pressures, to be honest. I mean, you kind of anticipate your braking and entry points to be the same across the race, but I had to sort of change it up for the whole of the second stint, and just having to learn each corner again lost me a lot of time. So I think to finish where we finished today, it's probably the best we could have done. And hopefully, and obviously I'm glad that we got Martin, I think that's his name, to get some points for the team as well. So yeah, onwards and upwards from here.
Yeah. I think actually I don't know who you signed, to be honest. So
the guy that jumped into my team about 2 minutes before the race started.
He might have stolen the extra camber car in the pit garage, and they kind of signed a contract not willingly. They were kind of forced at gunpoint. But
yeah, well, if he wants to have any more races, he knows where to find me. So
yeah. Very good, Mano Kandan. I hope to see you next weekend. That was some good racing from you as well. Thank you.
Of course, thank you so much.
Now on to I think we'll bring up Patrick's next. Martin.
Yeah. Well, I have I cannot speak right now. I guess it was not a really good race from me, but still, I tried my best. Did stupid mistakes. I just was rookie mistakes that just needs to be fixed. And the lap 1 or 2, the big crash. I have no idea what happened. I was on the inside and going on the optimal line, and somehow I was on the side.
Yeah.
My almost whole car was broken. So
Yeah, it was very unfortunate because you really had nothing to do with the incident that happened. It was more of just it happened ahead of you and you had nowhere to go. You just got absolutely clattered. But happy to see you out here this weekend. If I'm not mistaken, you also had that wrist injury coming into here. So very good performance for the circumstances, and I hope to see you next weekend because it was very good having you. So
still finished 1 lap under blue on the 25th lap, but the thing I tried to sorry for my brother, sorry.
That's okay.
So what I wanted to say, just I cannot talk when he's little brothers.
It's okay. It's okay.
This is so what I wanted to say is what I want to do is finish on the lead laps when I can. So yeah.
Lead laps are
I'm gonna try my
definitely a
best.
target. It's a good target.
I'm gonna try my best in this tournament and try to score some points for the team, and if I can make a way for my teammates, because I know he's a better driver than me, and I'm gonna try making and doing some teamwork so he can get more points and maybe win the World Championship here.
Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. Have a good one. All right, and we'll bring up Super Big Jam himself. What is
Hey,
good
what's
for
up?
Measle Pilch? How was the race for you? This time around, first ever AFRO race.
It was a roller coaster, to be honest. I struggled to keep up with the tire temperatures because of the so little time in car before the race. But in the end, I think it kind of went good. Shame that I dropped 1 position from the qualifying, but you can't have it all, and I think I had a nice time.
Yeah, I think you did pretty well for yourself considering just the short notice that KDR had given you.
He just
Once
texted me
again,
20 minutes
KDR
before the race.
holding the drivers at gunpoint once again. I'm sure you were held at gunpoint too to join KDR.
No,
you weren't?
definitely not.
Oh,
Definitely
no.
not.
Sorry.
Definitely
KDR
not.
is-
Definitely not. No. Don't bring this up. Don't bring it.
KDR would never do such a thing. KDR.
Yeah.
I'm actually spreading fake news right now.
Yes.
Don't listen to what I am saying right now, guys. I'm actually for the mental asylum. So
Yeah, but please, guys, don't say this stuff. I might not eat today.
Yeah, guys, do not criticize KDR. These drivers need to eat. So yeah, really good racing from you today, though. I'm very happy to have all of you guys here. I think that's gonna wrap it up. Unless I see Dimitri has his hand up. Is our safety car driver gonna try to talk? I don't know.
I'd like to say one more thing. I
Yeah.
spun and had to be for damage 2 times, so that also killed my race kind of a bit.
Oh man,
So,
we didn't catch that on
Yep.
the stream. So
Yeah, maybe could have challenged for the P6, but yeah, maybe, just maybe.
yeah, maybe.
It's spots and maybes. So
Yeah, unfortunate, but hopefully next weekend will be better from you. Thank you, Promeasel Pilch, for showing up, and that wraps up our interviews. So massive appreciation to everybody who showed up today. I mean, we had a little bit of a rocky start because we're trying to. This is our first time ever going through some of these things. For example, the livery mismatch and whatnot. But livery mismatch aside, I think The racing was unaffected. It was amazing racing from you guys. You guys put in your all today. Very, very happy with you guys, and the stream will